step into the game. We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth we chase greatness. In the darkness we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Yeah. What
We are
the
back
hell
again.
is going on out here?
We back
Diddy.
again with the update for Diddy's. Got the update. That's, you know what I mean?
No longer got the key to the city.
Nope. The
Or
mayor
the
that
key
gave him
to
the
his
key.
cell.
The mayor that gave him the key is being looked into by the
Right.
feds.
I know the damn mayor about to not have the
Yep.
key to the city.
Yep.
That's
Damn.
how real and corrupt is getting out here. Well, I
Well,
guess
we've
it's
always
been like
been
that.
that.
It's just being exposed.
Yep. Damn. So Diddy went up for bail. Bail's been denied. $50 million, bro. They ain't even want to take that from him. They ain't
They
even
want
want the
him.
50 million. Yeah.
They want him.
All right.
And what he do behind the scenes?
I know, right?
What he do behind the scenes? Cause he ain't the only one that operates like that.
Nope.
In that industry.
Hell nah.
So we wondering like, what the hell did he do behind the scenes? Now we know, he operating how he operating. That's just the business of everyday Hollywood at this point in the industry. Period.
Yep.
You hear about all the stories. We seen a couple other people go down for the same type of ordeal.
True. That's true. Damn, bro. Yeah, it's trying to pull up this his deal package that they denied.
They don't even want his 50 mil.
They only want the 50 mil, bro.
So he can't even. So they want him in there. They not.
Yep.
They don't care if he's a flight risk or not. They want him in prison, in jail.
Yep.
They want him locked away.
Yep. Facts. All right, let me see if I can pull this up. His package deal. No Diddy. no Diddy.
He trying to throw him in there and throw away the key.
Hell yeah.
Throw away the charges and shit. Racketeering and sex trafficking and all that.
Arson.
Drug
narcotic. Yep.
Narcotics, yeah.
All right, let me see if I can
everything. His hands was in everything.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna pull up the package deal that they wanted to give him, that he wanted to, for the 50 million bond. Let me see. All right, so here we go. All right, so the proposed package that his team put together, the defense team put together. So the $50 million bond, co-signed by Sean Combs and his mother and his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and 3 of his adult sons. So they was going to co-sign. They all put their signatures on there for, the proposed bail. It said secure by the equity of Mr. Combs' residence located at 2 West Star Island in Miami, Florida. Let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit more. All right, it says the appraised value of the bond is about $48 million. That's one of his homes. You know what I mean? Him putting up one of his homes. You know what I'm saying? Says the home. Let me see. Go down a little bit more. All right. So it says Mr. Combs paid off the remaining mortgage of about 18 million, so the home could be used as a secure bond to be free for the mortgage. All right, secure by equity of Mr. Combs' mother, located at 450 Alton Road in Miami, Florida. So I guess niggas putting their homes up. Yep, Mr. Combs travel will be restricted from Southern District Court of Florida and Southern District Court of New York. Yeah. Jersey. I see Jersey in there. The District of Jersey. Yep. So Mr. Combs' passport surrendered to the council on April 1st, 2024. This council advised the prosecutors of this fact in an email dated the same day. The council will provide this passport partial services. All right, so they got all the names of them. They put their name on there. Janice Combs, I think that's his mother. Chance Combs, the baby mama. Jesse Combs, Delilah. That's all his daughters. And then, yep. So he surrendered all the passports. Damn, all them shit. Oh, damn. So that the bail was denied by the judge. So
he had to surrender all his family's passports.
Yeah, all his family's passports, bro. Yep.
Even down to the little baby.
Down to the baby. You know? So they must have thought he was some type of flight risk if they denied his $50 million bail, bro.
Well, you remember he left before. Remember he left before. Right. When they raided his homes.
Mm-hmm.
So they thinking like, oh, he's slippery. He might, you know what I mean, try something.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, you can't even really run these days.
Facts. Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? With all the technology and shit they use, you can't even really run these days. Niggas gotta stand and fight.
Hell no. Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, this case is gonna drain him completely, bro. Ain't no way in the world he gonna be able to survive this case, this case of this high magnitude of this case, and all the money he got to put up to fight this case, bro. Yeah, he's definitely gonna end up broke. Hell yeah. So that we can get into this. So Diddy lawyer announces plan to appeal the judge ruling to keep him detained until trial. So they detained. Yeah, he got to stay in there, y'all. Ain't no getting out for him. So let's continue.
Scheduled for tomorrow at 3:30 in front of Judge Carter, the district judge assigned to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think he came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case. And we're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he. Appeal schedule, and eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again, and we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore. I don't know. The question is, why did it happen last night instead of today? I don't know the answer to that question. I just want to make one point very clear. We have no power. All we can do is show good faith. He got on a plane and he came here. And if he stayed here for one day before the case started, or for 1 year before the case started, he was going to stay as long as he needed to stay. It ends up being only 12 days. That's fine. That's what the government wanted to do. The government didn't want him to turn himself in. He came here to turn himself in. Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest the guy who came to New York to turn himself in. But we're going to make all these points again tomorrow, and we'll make it as much as we can until we get him out. And so that's all I have. Huh?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Wait, what was the question? We're appealing it. We're no bail. He's detained.
We're appealing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're appealing the decision to hold him without bail. Tomorrow at 3:30. 3:30, same place. Bail appeal. Bail appeal tomorrow at 3:30, same courtroom, different judge. He's doing fine. He's a fighter. And he's out.
All right. So they plan on appealing it tomorrow. So they showed up early to Diddy's they showed up early to arrest him, and they kind of caught him off guard because he still had cocaine on him when they caught him. So I mean it's like they came early, and he asked him, he was probably was just getting his last minute party on before he turned himself in. So
his lawyers sound very confident. He act like the feds built their case up off rumors and shit.
Right.
And no evidence.
Well, he got to.
That's how he's talking. He's talking like the feds ain't really got no real evidence. Right. And they built their case up off of just rumors and shit. Mm-hmm. But for them to keep him and not, and not allow him to be released with bail. Right. Yeah, they must got something. They got something.
Sheesh. Damn. So he so I guess according to the the inner city press, the assistant United States attorney said Diddy had what appeared to be narcotics found in his hotel last night. Reports state that it was the pink powder that had previously tested positive for ecstasy and other drugs. So they saying pretty much, when they arrested him, he had some of that pink stuff. And he probably just getting his last minute partying off before they came, but they came a day early. That's crazy though. They showed up a day early, unannounced. That he didn't know, because he thought they was, coming for him the next day, but they came a day early. And I feel like they did that on some, just to humiliate him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just to humiliate him.
Yeah. So when they caught him with the pink candy or whatever the hell it is, was it personal usage, or that nigga was moving that? He was trafficking that too.
Probably using.
Because they definitely threw drug trafficking into the charges, along with human trafficking. So I'm just wondering how much of that shit did they find?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on out here. Shit. Y'all let us know what the hell's going on out here in the comments.
Oh shoot, it's indictment. They already released his papers. His indictment papers. So what they getting him for is crimes of sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstructive justice. That's the charges they bringing up on. So basically, him transporting escorts across state lines and shit like that. That's pretty much what they trying to get him for trafficking, based off of him transporting these women, flying them in from different, various places and shit. Across state lines and things like that. So that's pretty much how they think they they throwing in the traffic. Kidnapping would just be him holding them against their will. The escorts that he paid, basically saying kidnapping of basically forcing them. I don't know, bro. We have to see some evidence about that, because they could just say that shit. That might not even be the case, but like we said, they are bringing these women in to testify against this nigga.
So
Yeah.
like he was forcing them to stay when they wanted to leave.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, if they on a private jet and they in another whole country, he sort of got them at bay anyway. If they ain't got no way to get back,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, hey, you know they could easily broaden up the meaning of this and that and say, oh, that's trafficking and that's that. Like you said, just taking them across state lines and there's some type of money transactional thing going on for exchanges of sex and all that, then
Yep.
they can say it's trafficking.
Yep.
Not
Yep. So they,
necessarily kidnap though.
yeah,
Unless one of them wanted to, unless somebody wanted to leave, and
it's holding against their will.
right,
Yep. Damn.
they gotta have actual proof of that.
Right.
Now, if they got some video footage of that nigga screaming out, "Bitch, you ain't going nowhere," but Diddy, I
Mhm.
want to leave. No, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And we got some shit like that, like a tape of that, you
Right.
know, from one of his devices. Yeah, that's evidence right there.
Right. But they was able to convict Harvey Weinstein just by bringing in women to testify against him. They didn't have no tapes and none of that shit on him. So it's like, damn, I guess if they want you, man, they get you. Regardless of I mean, look at Tory Lanez. He's sitting in jail. Wasn't no evidence that proved that he, did the shooting. That nigga sitting in jail though. Yeah. So they said Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. At times, Combs and others acting on discretion and arrangements for women and the commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from women by, among other things, obtaining, distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging their financial support, and threatening to cut them off the same as using intimidation and violence. So he's saying they basically saying he threatened to do something to them if they didn't do what he says, and leveraging their careers, financial, all that. So it's like, damn.
This nigga is literally Biggie's whole last verse in "More Money, More Problems."
What he say? BIGGIJEA. No info for the DEA. Federal Insurance Phone.
What do you say? Federal agents mad because I'm flagrant. Tap the cell in the phone in the basement.
Yeah.
He's literally Biggie's whole verse in "More Money, More Problems."
Yep.
Like
So
that whole verse is literally talking about that nigga.
Right.
Diddy.
Damn.
I mean, if you think about it, like I said before, most of these celebrities are already on a lot of lists.
Yeah.
Because if you was a celebrity and you ever acted out a script or didn't, trust me, your ass is on the list. And they listening to everything you do, watching everything you do because you got too much influence.
Yeah.
You're a celebrity. You got too much influence over the people. And you're considered a threat to national security.
Damn.
If you ain't following the script and the guidelines to being a celebrity.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So it says, let me see if I get some more. It says on numerous occasions, at least in about 2009 and continuing for years, Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects, and kicking them. Well, we seen him do that to Cassie. Didn't he throw like a vase at her and then stomped her and all that shit? Says these assaults were at times witnessed by others, included other assistants at a Los Angeles hotel in about March 2016. So I guess that's the whole Cassie thing. All right, so let me go down. Um, let me see. All right, so it says the defendant used Combs' business, including certain employees, to carry out and facilitate and cover his abuse, commercial sex. Those employees included security staff. Now, see, this is where the RICO come in. But you know what I mean? People that's around for these freak offs, and it's including security staff, household staff, personal assistants, high-ranking supervisors, and other close associates acted as Combs the mediators, and their conduct to facilitate and assisted by Combs in control of the Combs business. So all those people that's around for them freak offs, all the bodyguards and assistants and all those people. But it's like, all right, R. Kelly had that same shit around. Why none of his assistants went to jail? Why none of his bodyguards and them went to jail?
Because they told on him because they wanted, because the feds told the other people who were involved, we just want him. Just tell us what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure things stick. And I'm gonna let y'all go, and he's just gonna go to jail.
Dang.
I mean, the feds operate that
was
way with the mafia too. You'll see mafia members snitching on other mafia members, and motherfuckers going to jail, and other
fact.
motherfuckers is getting out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People dying in jail, and other niggas is getting out, and they were all part of the RICO. Yeah, so they don't just do that. I mean, they do that across the board.
Yeah.
You know, they abuse that shit. You know, when they create those laws, they have so many different ways they can use them.
Yep.
Whenever it's convenient for them. That's why the feds got a high conviction rate.
98%.
Because they able to 98%, because with the way they design the rules in America that the government is able to do, especially law enforcement, it all benefits them 100%. That's called a police state, in case y'all didn't know.
Facts.
It's called a police state.
Yep.
America's been living under a police state for a very long time.
Since 9/11.
Yeah. Shit, even before that.
A little bit before that, yep.
Hell
So
yeah.
with the first World Trade Center. Remember, because they was doing movies like, what's the movie with Denzel and Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis? Remember Siege?
Yeah.
Siege, the movie Siege, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this shit been a police state for a minute. That's just what it is, man. That's what it is. Not, I mean, of course, I mean, we ain't saying that Diddy ain't do none of this shit. Actually, they still got to bring the evidence. I mean, they can say all this, but we need to see something. We need to, you know what I mean? We need something solid.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure all of it's going to come out, you know what I mean, in court.
Facts.
But hey, the lawyer sounds confident, man. He sounds like they got this case in the bag, and Diddy going to be out in no time.
But shit, they gonna get paid regardless if the nigga go to jail or not.
That's what I was when he was up there talking. When he was up there talking, that's all I could think about was, oh, he gonna eat off of this.
Yeah, he gonna eat
like
off
the lawyers.
This,
they love this shit. The lawyers love when their clients get in trouble because that's how they eat.
Right, especially a billionaire,
right?
Supposed billionaire client at that. Damn, he gotta liquidate all them homes, bro. Even collateral, even the home his mama live in, all that shit, bro. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot for him to fight this, bro. All his resources, all his money, and all his resources is gonna be tied up in this court case, bro. Because they're gonna keep bringing them in and bringing them in and bringing them in. Yep. So all right. So let me get to this part right here. So members and associates of Combs Enterprise engaged in an attempt to engage in, among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation, bro. So that's what they're getting them on. So trafficking, interstate transportation of purposes of prostitution. So basically, him taking them escorts across state lines and flying them in from various places. Yeah, that's what they're getting them on. They moving the goalpost on that, bro. Yeah, like you can't even pimp. No pimping is sex trafficking in this country now. Pimping, messing with escorts, traveling with escorts. Yeah, they considering that to be sex trafficking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know we ain't even.
That's because if they ain't able to tax it, they're gonna make it illegal.
Right.
And
Right.
some people ain't gonna understand what we're talking about, and some
Mm-hmm.
people are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the government just operate like the mafia. I mean, you can ask all the OGs, you can ask all the real mafia members, and they know how their own organizations were ran, and they will tell you the government is like them on steroids.
Hell yeah.
Like you can ask all of my bosses that's still alive, ex mob bosses that's still alive, about how the government run their business and how it mirrors the organized crime world, and the government got the organized crime world beat
Yep.
by a long shot. You know what I'm saying? By a long shot. Because it's crazy that Ye was just saying that Diddy was working with the feds at one point. So what did he do behind the scenes that pissed them off?
He might miss some payments or something.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
It's
he might.
something. Something
Right.
ain't go right behind the scenes with the gov.
Right.
Something ain't go right with the gov.
He must stop paying
You know what I
somebody.
mean?
All right. He stopped kicking upstairs to the boss. You know what I mean? He stopped
Something
kicking
ain't go
upstairs
right
to
with
the
the
boss.
gov. I'm just letting y'all niggas know, like, you just, cause you gotta think
Hey.
about, like, y'all say it all the time. Y'all niggas be like, Diddy ain't the only one. R. Kelly ain't the only one. All right, but why them niggas in jail? Cause they must have did something that upset the establishment.
Yeah, because they was protected for the past 20-something years.
Yeah,
Like
cause we
R.
seen
Kelly
R.
had the
Kelly
whole
on
P.
tape.
Yeah, he had the whole P tape with the
Yeah.
with a minor on there. So he ain't go to jail for that. Like he should have been locked up right then and there with the nigga on the tape. How was he able to skip past that and then 20 some odd years later get arrested and indicted and all that shit? They could
People
have
don't ask
indicted him.
these questions.
Hey, they could have got him right then and there. Obviously, they needed him at that time. Yep. He was protected at that time. Diddy was protected
Which means they were protected by the gov.
by the gov.
Because
Yep.
the gov seen those tapes and seen that was a minor and seen that was R. Kelly on that tape. Who stopped the feds from? Yeah, because the tape was everywhere.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was all over the street. Anybody who was around during the time the R. Kelly P tape came out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it came across the feds' hand. Why they ain't do nothing then?
Yeah. And it don't matter
I
that
mean, they didn't have the power to do anything to them.
Nope. It didn't matter that
Who they being controlled by?
The family sued him as a civil case, right? That was criminal shit on that tape. Regardless if the family went for the money, it was still some criminal activities on that tape. That was a minor on that tape. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, R. Kelly and that shit didn't really come back to bite him until 20-some years later. So the same thing with Diddy. He got away with a lot of shit that they claiming that he did throughout the years. They got all this evidence and shit. Then 20-something odd years later, they got him. Shit, Bill was like 30-something years late, 30 or 40 years. But
That shit that happened with Sean in the club, that was questionable. Niggas was saying that Diddy should have been in jail, not Sean.
Right.
Niggas are saying Diddy should have been in jail, not Sean.
They protected the cash cow. He was the cash cow.
It was a lot of people that said Diddy was in there shooting, including the woman who got shot in the face. That she clearly seen Diddy pull the gun and shoot her in the face. So, hey, that's what she said. We don't know. We can't confirm or deny any of that shit. But I think somebody would know who shot them in the face. If she seen Diddy with the gun, I mean, shit. And she came out about that years ago, and nobody did anything about it. Now they giving her the attention. Now they recently started giving her the attention because why? They want to bring Diddy down.
Yeah. And
but they ignored her all these years. Y'all see how it worked? They ignored her, and it could have been some women that was coming out against Bill Cosby when Bill Cosby on top, but they was probably being drowned out. But as soon as the establishment turned against the celebrity, you'll hear about all the grievances on the mainstream media that people got against them.
Yep.
You'll hear about all of them. They gonna, what he did what to you? Well, step right this way. Next thing you know, they on television talking to Gail or some shit. Bill did this, Bill did that, or Diddy did this, Diddy did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need evidence, man. Because I need the evidence. Like the evidence has to be there. Has to be like, yeah.
Y'all don't think it's crazy how niggas they try to bring niggas down when it's when it's an agenda behind it, but they let them get away with all this shit throughout the years and let them make all the money they want, do all the abuse they want. They let them do all the trafficking they want, all the drugs they want. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as they do something to upset the establishment, you know what I mean? They coming with the ledger showing them niggas what they've been doing throughout the years and then show everybody in the world what they've been doing. Knowing that, and the people who's bringing that are doing it themselves. The ones that's bringing them down is doing it themselves. That's the crazy part in all this. Like niggas be coming out and saying, R. Kelly wasn't the only one.
Right.
Diddy wasn't the only one. You damn Skippy, they wasn't the only ones.
It wasn't the only ones. Yeah, but we need evidence, man.
We
do
need evidence.
We need evidence. We need to see evidence when it comes to stuff like this. They gotta have evidence, man. I mean, that's part of having a fair trial and shit. You got to have evidence. You know what I mean? So, all right, this segment here, it says the Comb Enterprise constitutes an ongoing organization whose members function as a continued unit for a common purpose of achieving objectives of the Comb Enterprise. The Comb Enterprise was engaged in its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. The Combs Enterprise operated in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. So they basically saying foreign and interstate. I mean, interstate and foreign commerce, bro. So he was, like I said, he was flying them in from various places, man. You know what I mean? They probably was on private, like you said, private jets. Flying to various parts of the world, the country. Flying them in from probably New York to Miami and vice versa. Yeah. Now you gotta think about Diddy was partying every day, bro. He was like every day partying. Every day it was love, 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 and party. A lot of drugs, alcohols, women, men, all types of shit, bro. Dang. All right, so it says the defendant.
He believed in working hard and playing hard.
Yup. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get through some of this indictment, y'all. Trying to get to all of it, but various parts of it. All right. All right, it says the defendant and others known and unknown participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of the Combs Enterprise affairs. These individuals included certain Combs business employees, such as members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, as well as other close associates of Combs. So that might be other artists that was involved. You know what I mean? Producers, artists. You know what I mean? Execs, fashion designer people. Different various of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is anybody else gonna get arrested?
RICO?
Right.
Nah, nobody else is gonna get arrested, nigga. You seen what they did with R. Kelly? R. Kelly shit started off as a RICO.
Yeah.
Cause they said his entourage was helping him.
Yeah.
Keep the girls at bay when he had to work, when he had to be on stage and everything. He had other people watching them. So that would be considered a RICO.
Yeah.
And they was investigating all the motherfuckers that was part of R. Kelly's camp.
And then they say he was picking up women, young underage women for him and shit. Underage girls.
And some of the moms of some of the girls was helping them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was under the RICO, but at the end of the day, only R. Kelly went to jail. I'm trying to tell you that same pattern is going to end up with Diddy. Same thing with motherfucking Epstein shit. Oh, everybody was being investigated. What happened with that? Nobody knows.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So you got this shit is over, yo. Diddy they got you, man. That's it. Shit is over.
So they yeah, this shit is gonna be a RICO.
He did something to upset them for
Yeah,
sure.
somebody could have been the Diageo
I
thing.
think it was. Yeah, I think that was a part of it. That Diageo shit, because he tried to shit on Diageo, and they was paying him $200 million a year for $100 million for De Leon and $100 million for Ciroc.
And they got friends, and they got friends like people that he might have rubbed them the wrong way. They connected. That family.
I don't know why he thought. I don't know why he thought. He forgot that they was feeding him.
It's the drugs, the arrogance, the ego. It
had to be the drugs.
Yeah, it's the
it
drugs,
had to be the drugs.
The drugs.
The ego, because the drugs feed the ego.
Yep.
Unless you do what Mike Tyson do and take the toll.
He basically said he felt like he was untouchable.
You gotta take the toll. You gotta do different type. You gotta do the toll. You gotta do the DMT.
The DMT.
That shit, yeah. Now that shit don't feed your ego. That kills your ego.
Right.
But that coca, that pink stuff.
Yeah, he do the pink
candy. That
Panther.
That shit. That feeds your ego all day.
Yeah, he doing the Pink Panther.
Yep.
All right.
That's that new designer shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, so it says enriching members associated of the enterprise, including its leader Combs, and in particular those who demonstrated loyal to Combs and willingness to conceal his crimes. People that's basically seeing shit and just not saying nothing and pretty much covering up for him. You know what I mean? Covering up for him or whatever.
And it's a lot of other celebrities that partied with Diddy and witnessed these things firsthand. And probably was involved with some of this shit. So they nervous right now.
Sweating.
They sweating, my nigga.
They
what? Sweating. They are.
They are.
They wondering. They wondering if they was on some of them damn tapes that they confiscated from his properties.
Kareem Akbar, educated brother from the bank. You know what I mean? Diddy up there like Nino in the courtroom. Kareem Akbar
can't even sleep trying to remember if they was on any of those tapes or not.
Hell no. Damn. Kareem Akbar.
Don't worry, they don't want you. They just want Diddy right now. Yep. I'm sure when they ready to get you, those tapes will reappear to the surface again.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you think Diddy is the last gatekeeper they trying to go and take down, y'all got another thing coming. They coming after the rest of these gatekeepers that got dirt on them that they went out the way. They coming for them. And when they come for you, they gonna get you. Because remember, you were serving them. They wasn't serving you. You were serving them. You know what I mean? Yep.
Yeah, man.
Damn, they said preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power of Combs' enterprise, including the power of its leader Combs through violence, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, and verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse, bro. They basically say the nigga was using firearms. The firearms they showed, these right here, they would scratch off serial numbers and all that. Let me pull this thumbnail up. It's these guns. It's those guns right there. They said, bro, they was using them guns to intimidate people, bro. All right, them Jones right there. Some of them Jones got, the 1,000 cases of baby oil, crazy. That was crazy, bro. Hey, 1,000 cases of baby oil, bro. Why they need all that damn baby oil?
Johnson & Johnson got they sent the check for that. That's promo.
Hell yeah. 1,000.
You gotta think about it. That's promo, man.
Crazy.
Let's not forget what this is. If they can make some money off of it while throwing them.
Nah, they didn't say it was Johnson & Johnson, baby. They didn't name what the baby oil was.
All right.
They just said baby oil, bro.
I'm about to say
1,000 cases of baby oil.
Hey, man.
I'm like, damn.
I don't know what a nigga need all that goddamn baby oil for, but ain't that much ashiness in the world, my nigga.
They was using that shit for dookie shoot. A lot of dookie shoot action going on up there, bro. What they need all that baby oil for? That's dookie shoot action.
Yeah,
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
know
saying?
nothing about all that, bro.
They
That
said
shit
lube, bro.
wild.
They said lubricants, and baby oil, bro.
Oh, it was what
Thousands.
Gene Dale said when he went into the sex store. You know, yo, Puff, man, what you doing with a butt plug? Man, can I shop in peace? Yeah, I mean, what Gene Dale's ex-bodyguard said when he, you know what I mean, he had to take him to the adult store so he can get his toys from there. So I mean, I guess shit. That basically that matches up with Gene Dale's story.
Them niggas was in there getting greased for the occasion. You ever get turned on by girl cream?
Or maybe that nigga could have been making body oils or some shit. Who knows?
Who knows, bro?
Maybe he had some type of body oil
drug. Maybe he had some type of drug in it when they rub it on the skin. Maybe he had some type of drug in it when you rub it on the skin and it get turned. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Oh, get you that love, called that love oil.
That love
you know
oil.
What I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Damn,
that's
so
all I know. They took his ass down. They is not letting that man out, cause just like they got R. Kelly's ass,
they ain't let him out.
Diddy's gonna be just like Suge.
They ain't let him out.
Is still in there. Cause you remember Suge was a powerful ass dude too, and had you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They took his ass all the way out.
Like, cause nobody powerful than the feds. That's why. You know what I mean? Feds come and get you, they come and get you. As much as the underworld ran the unions and all that shit, the entertainment industry, the unions and all the casinos, feds still take their ass down because they ain't more powerful than the government, bro. They not.
Well, there it is.
So it says fulfilling the personal desires of Combs, particularly those related to Combs, sexual gratification, including through exploitation of the women and the use of commercial sex workers. Enabling Combs and other members of the associates of the Combs enterprise engaged in unlawful acts of violence, including sexual violence, sexual trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation, and purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticing engagement in prostitution, narcotics distribution, and other crimes, concealing the commissions of such acts, securing absolute loyalty from members of the Combs enterprise, including through acts of violence and threats. So damn, the niggas like him and the rest of them niggas around him was just threatening people, bro. That's what they saying. Even pulled out guns if they had to. Damn. That's like some wild cow. That's like some wild ass.
Wasn't that nigga
out for the night? Hey.
What's the nigga that wrote that book and shit about Diddy? The night Diddy almost killed me. That's what it was called.
Yep. Forgot his name. But yeah.
He basically said, yeah, Diddy roll like Diddy act like he the biggest gangster in the world. I mean, if he was working with the feds and they was letting him do whatever he want and he was an agent, I guess I can understand why he moved like that. Cause he probably felt invincible for a while.
Damn, bro.
You gotta think about it. Nigga was protected all those years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
20-something plus years.
And then you gotta think about it. They said, you know what I mean? You heard what Sean said that when they was in that club. He said everybody had guns.
Yeah.
And you leave it up to the chicks that actually got shot. They said everybody had guns, including J-Lo even had guns. So it was like everybody had one. And it seemed like everybody pulled out and everybody was using them. Pause, no Diddy.
Smash that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button.
Smash that like button. So it's like, all right, so them niggas was already on some gangster shit.
Yeah.
Diddy had dragged people into some gangster shit that's not even gangster.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So just by being around them. And the thing is, he might have tried to clean up his act within like the last couple years, ain't as bad. But that shit never his reputation is what it is, because it seemed like everybody got the same story about this nigga. He's arrogant. He do think he's a gangster. He will try to intimidate people and coerce people and all that shit. That's the rumors you heard. And he's a shitty business. You know what I mean? He screw all his artists.
He's a shark. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's been the word on the street. He screw all his artists in all types of ways.
Oh, did he?
He screw all his artists in all types of ways. Oh, female ones, male ones, everybody gets screwed.
Damn. Now, that's what the whole
Didn't
Diddy was, jerking you records. That was about the whole Diddy. Jerking you
in more ways than
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That old skit the lock.
I mean, that's been the nigga reputation. And even though that was his reputation, people still worked with him. People still was around him, acting like they cool with him. And some people might have been really cool with him.
Like Stevie J.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Homeboy. Stevie is homeboy. It's French fry, that's his homeboy. Khaled, that was his homeboy. Ross.
Yeah. They can't even talk to him publicly now because it'd be bad for their brand. So even if he was communicating with them, it would have to be behind the scenes.
Yep.
But a lot of times they won't even risk talking to.
They won't risk because they don't want to be looked into.
Right.
They start being looked into. So they're not going to really. I mean, damn. So I'm gonna get to this part. So Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs, role at the Combs business, and intimidated, threatened, and lure females victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex in the male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. The freak-offs were elaborate and produced in performances that Combs arranged and directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. So he was doing a lot of shit, freak-offs, masturbating, a lot of recording. And well, we seen that in the Cassie paperwork where saying she was forcing her to sleep with escorts and pretty much recording it. So where those tapes at? Where those tapes at? Do they got any of those tapes from the freak offs? Yeah, bro, they might got some of them freak off tapes.
They probably got all types of tapes, bro. For them to have to produce that hotel tape with him whooping Cassie's ass, you already know they got a bunch more. That was just one little taste that they had out of the multitude of selections that they had. Bro, if they confiscated all his shit, you know they got more footage. And other celebrities is definitely on that footage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Other celebrities is definitely on that footage. And they be considered accomplices.
Yeah.
If they, you know what I mean, if it was a crime being committed on that footage. And that's just the way it is. Yeah. Things will never be the same.
Damn, so they said arranging these freak offs, Combs with assistance of members associated with Combs Enterprise, transported and caused to be transported commercial sex workers across the state lines. There you go. That's what they get them on. Across state lines. There you go. Transporting commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. Said the freak-offs occur regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved in multiple commercial sex workers. During the freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. It says sometimes the unknowns of the victims, Combs kept a video he filmed of the victims engaging in sex acts and commercial sex workers. Let me see. After the freak offs, Combs and the victims typically received the IV fluid. Damn, to recover from the physical exertion of the drug use. Damn, so they had to give niggas IVs and shit. Damn, they was in there like goddamn Pulp Fiction when he had to put the needle on the chick. Damn, IVs though, bro. They was doing a lot of drugs for you to pull out IVs, bro. They was in that motherfucker dehydrated, high as hell, damn near. Yeah, bro, that's bad, bro. They had to pull out IVs. They had to use IVs, bro. Like we said, we can't confirm or deny it. We wasn't there, so a lot of this stuff in this thing, we got to see evidence, man. I mean, they could be saying any old thing.
Right. I mean, this could be some shit that they cooked up just to get his money, and the lawyers are in on it. Because you got to think about it. He's going to be fighting this shit for a very long time. And it's going to be very expensive.
Very expensive. Hundreds. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds.
I mean, that's what Randy Quaid was telling y'all niggas. Star whackers. When the star whackers come after you, and it'd be a whole like judges and lawyers and crooked people from the government, politicians. It'd be all types of niggas involved in the star whacker crew.
Yeah.
And they actually line these celebrities up, the ones they know got a bunch of money. And they we don't need him anymore. Let's let's get this guy out of here.
Bro, he got.
They replace him. They move some people around, they replace them. And if they want you to go broke, they just keep suing you over and over again. Have you hemmed up in some type of trouble, set you up. They do all type. I ain't saying that they set Diddy up, but I'm just saying they do all that type shit. That's how they was going after Michael Jackson all those years.
Yep.
They kept trying to get him on that child predator stuff nonstop, and they never had no evidence. But he had to put out so much money for that.
Yeah,
he had to put out so much money for that. Yeah, he went broke a little bit. And that don't even sound right. How could somebody of his caliber go broke if he left Sony owning half of it? Because a lot of them motherfuckers was behind it.
Yeah, then liquid.
They were behind it. He had to liquidate a lot of shit.
He got to liquidate all his assets, bro. Right. All his homes. He got to
liquidate all of it.
Look, 50 million, bro. That's showing you right there. 50 million to post bail. That's showing you right there how much he got to pay out to fight this case. Off the bat, 50 million. Just to post bail, post a bond. $50 million is a lot of money to post bond, bro. That's a lot of bread.
When they want to take you down, bro, it's orchestrated to where they gonna take you down. Especially if they was the ones that was feeding him, and he did something to disrupt that they didn't like. Or maybe they just didn't need the nigga no more.
Yeah.
It could just be that too. You know what I mean? He had his use, and now they don't need him no more.
Need the nigga.
Because you gotta think about it. They've been letting him get away. Because they been knew he was doing all this shit for years.
Yeah.
Why just go after him now? Like we said we made the same point about R. Kelly was on the tape 30 years ago.
Yeah.
He was on the tape peeing on some minor. You know what I'm saying? And they waited what? Damn near 3 decades to lock him up.
Yeah.
So they pick and choose when they want to act on it, but they know what everybody do.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eve to Eve.
All them high ranking celebrities.
For the $20 super chat. Oh, my bad. You posted up. My bad.
Oh, yeah,
man. They pick and choose. They pick and choose when they want to go after somebody, man.
Right.
That's why them other celebrities that's on that footage might be safe. Because it's like, all right, we don't need to go after them right now. They still serving. They still doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
But when they don't need them anymore, or they do something that disrupt things, that trust me, it'll be coming out. And he was involved with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it was, you know what I'm saying? You already know.
Yep.
And this could be 5 years later from now, after Diddy already been in jail for 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, somebody who was around him 5 years ago is going down for some shit.
Exactly.
Like, because it's like they pick and choose when they want to take you down, because you gotta think about it. The ones that they sent after Bill, they was pulling them bitches out of geriatric centers.
Yeah, they was pulling bitches
like
up out the nursing
they was old as shit, bro. Like some of them was like assisted
walkers.
living.
Yeah, it was on walkers,
like
breathing machines, all types of shit.
And saying what Bill did to them in the 70s.
Yeah, damn near the 60s.
Right, you bringing this shit up just now? I mean, like, come on, y'all. Think for yourselves, please.
Hey, it's hard out here when you.
This shit's crazy.
You
gotta think.
Like I said, all these high ranked celebrities, they all on a watch list. They don't, you know what I mean? Because you that much influence, you got to keep that monitored. So they, like I said, they gonna monitor their emails, their phone calls. They're gonna watch their purchases. They're gonna watch the family members of these people, the friends, associates. Everybody gets watched involving these people. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like you're gonna try to maybe do something to rise up against them, or you can become a threat. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna watch all these high-ranking celebrities, bro. Yep. All right, so it says members and associates of the Combs enterprise, including high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other Combs business employees, facilitated the freak-offs by, among these things, booking hotel rooms and or the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with required freak-off supplies. That's including controlled substance, baby oil, lubricants, extra linens, and lighting, cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak-offs. So try to let me go down a little bit. Try to basically, they saying like they was basically supplying all the rooms that they had, because these niggas rent out whole top floors and shit like that. That's what they do. They don't just rent out one room. These niggas will rent out the whole top floor and everybody be up in. They saying they supply with controlled substances, all types of narcotics, baby oil, lubricants, and extra linens, and lighting, because they want to film this shit too. So, bro, they might got some tapes, bro. They might got them tapes. I think they got them tapes, bro. But the thing about it is, they got to try to connect the dots on them tapes to see are those women on there was forced to stay there, or were they forced to be there? I mean, like, they can go off the tapes based off of all right, you can't really determine whether it's consensual or not.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I mean, you can if
you can. Cause look, what if this? As soon as you turn on the tape, Puff, I just want to go. No, bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. If they got
as soon as they click play on the tape,
right.
They click play on the tape. They confiscate the shit. They click play, and soon as the video pop up, Diddy, please, I just want to go. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere. I paid you. I paid you $10,000 a fucking hour, and you stay.
Hell yeah.
Diddy, I just want to go now. No, bitch. As soon as you press play, I guess that would be considered evidence.
Yeah. Damn, bro. So they were supplying every room with baby oil and lubricants and all that shit, bro. So it's like once you in there, it's probably no leaving. Like it's probably no leaving. Like once you into those rooms, you probably ain't leaving and shit. You just, you know what I mean? Everybody's in for the night. Everybody's partying. Nobody's leaving. I mean, nobody can go anywhere. Cell phones is probably getting taken. NDAs is probably being signed, all types of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Damn.
I mean, but yeah, but it is. I mean, they can definitely use anything on them tapes as evidence, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You already know it. You already know it.
Oh shit. Well, let's get to this. All right, so let's go ahead and go down. Let's get to this. All right, it says, let me go back up. All right, it says the freak offs, they tried to mitigate the rooms and damages arranging travel for victims and commercial sex workers and Combs to and from the freak offs, resupplying Combs with requested supplies, delivering large sums of cash to Combs to pay commercial sex workers, and scheduling delivering of IV fluids. It says in or about March 2024, during the searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized various of freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants. So they saying they confiscated. Damn. They saying when during the search of the home, they found 1,000 bottles. What the fuck? Why do they have 1,000 bottles of baby oil, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what that's.
Oil and lubricants, bro. Like 1,000 bottles.
That's some. Yeah, that sounds like some freakish.
Like what's in that damn oil that y'all got 1,000 damn bottles up in the crib of damn baby oil?
I don't know what the hell's going on.
What
in
the hell
that
y'all
crib.
think that's about? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Ain't that much ash in the world, man.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I mean, like you said, all this stuff right here is in this indictment or whatever. I mean, like we said, they got to have the evidence to convict this nigga. Any of the shit they accuse him of, they got to have that evidence. But I feel like they want to break his pockets more than anything.
Right.
They want him to liquidate all the assets he got, all the rights to the music he owns, all that shit got to be sold, bro, to fight this case.
But that's the whole point. That's what they want to do to me.
Yep.
That's what they were doing to Michael Jackson.
Yep.
I mean, that documentary, Michael Jackson's bodyguards, because I guess they even handled some of his legal shit that came in. They were saying he every just a stack of just mail of everybody suing him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And he just settle everything.
Yep.
It got to a point where he just started settling everything. Nigga ain't got time to go to pull up to all those court dates of people suing him and shit.
Yep.
Nigga just settle.
Dang.
Yeah, and I mean that's how they break you. I mean that's how the system break you. And the lawyers aren't really your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because they eat off of it. That's the gateway to your pockets. There's the lawyer.
Don't even have pockets.
Before I had you. Yeah, these niggas. They got this shit is all orchestrated. When they want to take you down, they have multiple ways to do it. And keeping you in court and fighting a battle legally, that right there is one of their favorite tactics when it comes to taking down powerful people or celebrities, somebody like that.
Like even with OJ got off, but that nigga was broke as shit, bro.
Right.
Broke as hell. Ended up fighting people over the last remaining memorabilia he had. He went back to jail for that shit. Like he was out here scrambling and scraping for shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it says Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in freak offs. Basically saying he forcing them to have sex and all that. If that shit on them tapes, bro, yeah, he going, yeah. So it says Combs maintained control over the victims through, among other things, the physical violence, promises of career opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and by other coercing means, uh, including including tracking and the whereabouts of dictating the victim's appearance and monitoring their medical records. God damn. Yo, Diddy, what you was out? Diddy, what they got you out here doing, bro? You monitoring some motherfuckers medical records and all that? Ain't it the HIPAA law or some shit? How can he be able to do that? Ain't the HIPAA? What the hell going on out here, bro? Damn. The niggas medical records though? Damn, bro. This shit's crazy, bro. This right here is getting even more crazier. It says controlling their housing and supplying them with controlled substances. It says during and from the separate freak-offs, Combs, among others, hit, kick, threw objects, and drag victims at times by their hair. So they saying all this shit. Do they got all this shit on tape, bro? I wonder if they got all this shit on tape, bro. Because who's giving this account that he was doing all the dragging? Well, we seen it with the cat shit, but basically saying all the freak offs turned violent. Basically, they saying all the freak offs turned violent. Guns was pulled out, a lot of drug use, a lot of smacking around, kicking around, dragging around. They basically saying all the freak offs turned violent. I don't know, bro. It says these assaults often resulted in injuries that took days or weeks to heal. Combs also threatened victims' careers and livelihood, including if they resisted participating in the freak-offs. Victims believed that they could not refuse Combs' demands without risking the financial or job security or without repercussions in the form of physical or emotional abuse. Combs also the sensitive embarrassment, incriminating recordings that he had made during the freak-offs and collateral to ensure the continued obedience and silence of the victim. Yeah, so them tapes, bro. Them tapes. They must got them tapes, bro. I think they raided his crib and they got them tapes.
Oh yeah, they got those tapes.
Yeah, they got them tapes, bro. That's why they came for. They got them tapes. So those women that's on them tapes, they probably gonna bring them motherfuckers in to testify against this nigga, bro. Yeah, he up out of here, bro. They got the tapes and the women to match them tapes. Yeah, he up out of here, bro. They convicted R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein, them niggas for less. And they ain't had no tapes.
Nigga, R. Kelly had tapes.
Well, we know R. Kelly. You know what I mean? The Harvey Weinstein.
I'm about to say Kelly had.
There wasn't no tapes. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Yeah, I think they got the tapes. I believe they're gonna bring the women in that's on them tapes, and they gonna
but the question is, who else is on them tapes?
Yeah, who else is on them tapes? Yeah.
Who else is on them tapes?
Yeah, who else they got on them tapes?
You know what I'm saying?
You know it's close homeboy. You know it's
close homeboy. Who else is on them tapes? What they doing on them tapes?
And I ain't gonna say he did anything, but you know that boy Stevie J, that's Puff right hand man.
What they doing? What was they doing on those tapes?
And
yeah.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, they got them tapes.
We don't know who's on them tapes. Anybody could be on them tapes.
So they combs through those tapes for the evidence. And they raided and they combs through all them tapes. See, that one tape was just, he so happened to have that Cassie tape in there, which they leaked, just to give us an insight that they got them tapes, my nigga. They used that one that had limitations to it. Why they put that one out? And that shit was found at his house, bro. That tape was found. Remember, he paid $50,000 for that tape. That tape was found at that nigga crib, bro. So out of all the tapes, they released that tape. And he probably was shook. He was shook. He like, oh shit. They released that tape with me beating Cassie ass. You know what I mean? He said the sound off. We good? Our sound good? You might have to close out the video and come back in. I don't think our sound is I don't know. Somebody said our sound is off. Our sound good? Y'all can still hear us? All right, cool. All right. Yeah, y'all gonna have to if y'all ain't hearing anything, you're gonna have to close out your the drawing and come right back in. All right, so it says members and associates of Combs Enterprise, including Combs security personnel, at times carry firearms. Well, it's security. If they got the right to bear arms, then it's nothing there. But it says on more than one occasion, Combs himself carried and brandished firearms. See, nigga, you ain't licensed to carry, nigga. What you doing out here with the guns? Start out with the guns, Combs. So it says himself brandishing firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including victims of the witness, and to his abuse. So they saying Combs was pulling out guns and threatening people during them freak offs. During the freak offs. Damn, when you read this indictment, it's like, damn, this nigga's a monster.
Yep.
Hey, he's a monster. You know what I'm saying? According to this this indictment, that nigga's a monster, bro. Damn. That is shit crazy, bro. They said in or about March of 2024, during the searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including the AR-15, was the face serial. Yeah, the face serial number. Yeah, they got the AR. That's this joint right here, which they had in a press conference. This one right here, over there at the top, right here, that's the one that got the scratched off serial number and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's a federal crime to have firearms with serial number scratched off and that shit. So that right there is
What's the racketeering shit about?
Racketeering, right? Right. Damn, man, that's like, sheesh.
What did this nigga have going on?
Bro, he looked like he was had all types of shit going on, bro. And man. So it says members associated with Combs Enterprise enabled Combs controlling over victims following his directions regarding the financial payments to victims, advancing or suppressing the victim's career opportunities. So you already know he was using them opportunity, promising people deals and shit like that. Look, you never work in this business again if you don't do such and such. You know what I'm saying? That type of ordeal, which a lot of them do. It says in acquiring the controlled substance of Combs used to keep the victims compliant. It said members and associates of Combs Enterprise at times witnessed Combs' violence towards victims or victims injured caused by Combs without intervening. Instead, members and associates of Combs Enterprise helped conceal the violence, abuse by, among and other things, assisting Combs in monitoring and preventing victims from leaving locations. There you go, right there. So that's the kidnapping part. That's where the kidnapping come in. If he's forcing people to stay there, you know what I mean, unwillingly, then yeah, that would consider kidnapping. So that's why they say sex trafficking, kidnapping, abuse, like all those charges, right there, right there. Yep. Yep. All right, so it's injuries from without Combs intervening instead of members associated with of the Combs enterprise help conceal the violence and abuse, among other things, assisting Combs in monitoring and preventing victims from leaving locations such as hotels or Combs residence. These occasions included instances in which the victim was required to remain in hiding. So damn, he had motherfuckers out here hiding and shit. He's threatening them to the point he had motherfuckers going and hiding from Diddy, man. Remember the woman that club incident? She said he was basically threatening her to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like sending people to threaten her and all that. So they basically saying he used them tactics. Remember I'll be sure, but saying that he had people living on the block following them, people in cars following them. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
So he was basically, like you said, living like a monster.
Yeah, like a monster. Yeah, he's a monster. According to this indictment here. Yeah.
Not just that, the rumors over the years too.
And the rumors over the years, yeah. Right.
So yeah, it ain't just the indictment. It's like that's why earlier in the stream I said, damn, I hope they ain't building the case off of rumors. Because that's how the lawyer made it sound. The lawyer was making it sound like, yeah, he's gonna be out. Yeah, we're gonna appeal him being held without bail, and we're going. Yeah, I mean, he was just talking like, yeah, he'll be home soon, like shit like that. Like, damn, what you think? The feds built the case off rumors or something?
Exactly.
The hell? Yeah, that was kind of suspicious. But anyways,
yep.
They bringing Diddy down, man.
Yeah. So it said remain.
Whether he guilty or not, he gonna end up broke. Like like you said, that was a good example. OJ,
bro.
Yep. Yeah, because OJ was very wealthy before that case. Even though he got off, you know what I'm saying? Yep. That shit, he ended up broke. He ain't have shit.
Yep.
Like that case drained everything, and that's what they gonna do to Diddy.
So they said sometimes in several
Robert
days
is broke.
Yeah, Robert broke. Yeah, Robert broke. Sony basically got his masters. Yeah.
That's sad. How the fuck can Robert be broke? All them hits?
Yeah. But look at the case he had to fight.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of their weapons. And that's what we trying to get through to y'all. That's weaponized.
And then you don't get no more work. So you ain't getting no more endorsements, no more work. None of that. Yeah, you're pretty much effed up out here, bro. You don't get no work. You gotta liquidate all your assets to fight these. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Diddy gonna end up broke, bro. And he gonna end up sitting in that cell, bro, broke. Effed up in the game, bro. I don't know. So it says so basically victims remain in hiding, sometimes in several days at a time, to recover from injuries Combs inflicted without being publicly observed. It says members and associates of Combs Enterprise also assisted Combs in locating and contacting victims who attempted to flee his abuse. So that's people like Cassie, maybe a lot of other people that, you know what I mean? Bro, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So it says when employees witnesses to his abuse and others threaten Combs, authorities and reputations, Combs and members of the associates of the enterprise engaged in acts of violence, threats of violence, and threats of financial reputation harm and verbal abuse. These acts of violence included kidnapping and arson, in additional to the multiple occasions combs through both objects and people, as well as hit, drag, choke, and shoved others. So they just saying this nigga is just violent all day, bro. All day. All day. Every freak off, every person that he had encounter with where they was trying to leave, where he couldn't control, where they didn't want to be controlled no more. They said, damn, him and his associates threatened them. It's crazy, bro. And even sometimes use firearms to do it.
You even need to live that life like that when you wealthy. You know what I mean? You're already successful in your endeavors.
Yeah.
Why do you need to add that extra shit on there? I don't know. That just baffles me.
Yeah.
What you need, like, he's a billionaire, right? Why the fuck do you need to be surrounded with guns with serial numbers scratched off? Why would you even have that around you? Why would that even be in your vicinity?
It's power trip,
Why
bro.
are you still living like that?
Power trip.
I just don't understand. Like, you just throw your fucking blessings in the trash. Like, why do you live like that? Like, why can't you have registered firearms? Why would you be a billionaire and you got, you know what I'm saying, you living around firearms that's with the serial number scratched off, knowing that's a crime?
Yeah, I just think, like you said,
Why would you even put yourself in that position?
All the drugs, the power trip, the ego. I mean, just the control, just having that type of control. And then with that being as though that he was, protected by certain entities, he felt untouchable. He probably thought, I'm so arrogant.
That's some nigga shit, though.
I'm never gonna go down. You know what I'm saying?
That's some nigga shit, though.
No, you got some other entities that have scratched off firearms and all that shit. Nah, it's other crime elements that fuck around with that. You know what I'm saying? You got other gangs and biker gangs and
but he don't have to do that because he's a music mogul.
Maybe
and he's a brand.
Maybe
he's a multi-million-dollar brand. Why do you need to have guns around you with serial numbers scratched off when you just have hired bodyguards, people that professionally have guns around you to protect you? What you need the criminal element around you for? If you already a billionaire, a lot of people, they on the streets and they making moves because they feel like they ain't got no other avenues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's their business for right there because they couldn't get a job nowhere else. This nigga's already successful in all types of different businesses. Why the fuck do you need criminal element around you? Like, and I don't get it, man. I guess I'm just fucking different.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro.
If they saying what they saying, I'm thinking he's probably was dabbling with the underworld still. Probably, a lot of people from that, put money out on the street still.
It's the same thing with Tory Tory Lanez being in the situation that he was in. Mm-hmm. How in the fuck did you find yourself in that situation, bro? Being a celebrity, what the fuck you doing? Who had a gun out? What idiot had a gun out there and shot at somebody's feet? And they all got multi-platinum selling records and shit. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
What are you outside dumb for? What are you outside high, drunk, and with a gun for? Like, what? Like, these motherfuckers get blessed and they just throw that shit right in the trash. Like, what are you doing? And you got niggas out here really grinding and doing this shit with integrity and everything, and stand up, and you know what I mean? Niggas can't even move forward because niggas like this is in the way. Like, what are you doing? What's up with all the criminal element around niggas that's already billionaires? I thought the whole point was making it out.
Yeah.
So you ain't gotta do this shit no more.
Facts. But
I thought like niggas is corny. Niggas be having money and still be corny.
Yeah, that's what it be. Corny niggas with money.
Yeah,
bro.
Niggas be having money and that's just not, you know what I mean? And they be corny. Like, bro, like, why do you even need to be around any type of criminal element?
That's like niggas getting, like these rapping niggas getting signed and then joining gangs after you get
Right. You get
million.
signed. You're right.
Million,
Why?
you join the gang. I think a lot of niggas be getting shaken down, so they just end up just for protection and shit. A lot of these niggas get shaken down, and you think of the underworld runs a lot of the entertainment
Shaken
world.
down because they must be projecting a certain type of lifestyle to be getting shaken down.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't understand, because you ain't getting shaken down if you're a billionaire. You got professional security around you. Who the fuck shaking you down? You got to get through all these motherfuckers first. I'm a billionaire. I could hire mercenary. I could hire niggas, military type niggas. Like, what the fuck? What are you, like, what? Like, why you have guns around you with serial numbers scratched off and a whole bunch of drugs and baby oil? I don't even want to talk about the baby oil.
Hey.
The fuck you got going on over there as a billionaire? Why do you still have to do those activities that way? And you already made it.
All right, so yeah.
That shit doesn't even make no sense to me.
All right, says when Combs' authority or reputation was threatened by a possibility of negative publicity or legal or law enforcement actions against him, including in or about the late 2023 following the public allegations of Combs' crimes. Combs and members and associates of the enterprise pressure witness. Damn, even in 2023, y'all niggas is still the witness, bro. Damn, so the witness and victims, including through attempting bribery to stay silent and not report what they experienced or knew to the law enforcement. On a phone call, Combs and others members and associates of the enterprise, among other things, provided these victims and witness with a false narrative of events and efforts to conceal Combs' crimes. Combs caused these calls to be recorded. Oh shit, they got phone calls, my nigga. They got phone calls. They got tapes and they got phone calls, bro. Why the fuck would you record that? That's criminal. Why would you record the phone call, bro? Hey, bro.
Phones already record the phone calls.
Yeah, but but this nigga physically recorded the phone call.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's what I said, man. This shit is over, bro. Hey, you doing all that shit and you already made it out. Why?
This nigga before they got phone calls, bro.
But isn't that the whole thing that niggas supposed to do? Like real niggas, like if you starting off from the bottom, you know what I mean, you in the hood and all that, and you grind to get out of that situation, right? You're not gonna grind, get out of it, and then join a fucking gang. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. It don't make no sense. You grind, you from the bottom. Oh, you came up off of something legal at that. Now you ain't gotta do the bullshit no more that a lot of other people feel like they have to do in that situation. Yeah. I think it's a disrespect to them, because how you gonna make it out the hood, right? And you wasn't even really known in the hood for being that way. You get like that after you make it out the hood. That shit don't make no sense. That's backwards. But like you said, these rappers who literally join the gang after they become multi-million platinum selling artists, then you're gonna become a gang member.
Lil Wayne, Chris Brown.
That shit don't make no sense.
Soulja Boy. Who else? It was a lot of. I mean, like.
I'm sorry, man. I just this society's effed
now.
Up,
I understand. Now I understand.
Rock this shit.
Now I understand the crime. Those who are from that world and end up getting deals and being from that world, I can understand them a lot more than the person that gets signed. If that's not part of none of that, but ends up being a part of that after the multi-million-dollar deals. But the people that come from that gang world and end up getting signed trying to make it out, I can understand that from their perspective. Because
What
like
their perspective is
um
what as far as what? Still doing gang activities and all that boy after you made it
nah,
out?
not that. Nah, not that. Nah, not
What?
that. I'm talking about the mentality. The mentality. Like versus a person that never came from that mentality and go to that world.
Yeah, that's even more.
But
Yeah, that's even
the niggas
worse.
from
That's
that world
worse.
already coming from that mentality. And you know how the record companies and all that plays off for people fresh out of jail, fresh out of gang. I mean, they play off of that shit anyway. They go get the lowest of the lowest, you know what I'm saying, and sign them and make them the talent, especially if they heavy on drugs, heavy drug use. That's how they able to control them. That's how they able to control the artists is through that. So they're not gonna get no artist that's, you know, that's up to par, that got his shit together, that got his mind right, that's about his business. That type of person like is a threat, like a Nipsey Hussle. He's from that gang world, bro. But listen, he's not that type of nigga with that mindset. Nipsey Hussle was a Crip, right? From rolling 60s. Grew up in that gang world. But the nigga had a bigger mind, you know what I'm saying, than just the gang shit. He had a bigger mind than that superseded past all that. And those type of niggas is rare. You can't, you know what I mean? Because most people they sign that be part of those gangs, they come in with that mentality and still carry it. You know what I'm saying? They still carry it. So Diddy, I don't understand because he's not even from that world. I don't understand that. I know his dad was a gangster in Harlem back in the day, but this nigga had plenty of opportunities, bro. Plenty of opportunities. He was given opportunities, man, that nobody probably would never get in 3 lifetimes. And look, it all ended up with him being indicted by the feds, going to, you know what I mean?
I just feel like niggas be doing way too much.
Way too
You
much.
already made it out, and you doing all this, taking all these unnecessary risks.
Yep.
Like who recorded the phone calls, bro? Who idea was that?
Probably all the people that he was that he was sending. You know what I'm saying? Like people that he was sending.
And you mean to tell me that the phone calls? It's probably was shit on those phone calls. Is the reason why he's locked up now.
Bro, them industry niggas record shit all the time. Just look at Jag. Jag record every fucking phone call she get on the phone with. Yeah, niggas be recording shit all day, bro. Them industry niggas record that shit all day.
Them niggas gotta be like Paulie out there. Paulie don't like anybody hearing what he has to say.
He don't talk on phones neither.
He don't talk on phones at all.
He don't talk on phones. And everything you say to him, you gotta whisper to him because he don't like anybody to hear what's being told to him.
Right.
That way you can't link him to nigga no crimes and none of that shit. Yeah, these niggas record phone. Man, you know them industry niggas record all types of shit. Phone, videos, all that shit. Look at the Christian Keys nigga. Remember he talking about he had phone calls of the billionaire, had the billionaire on camera. Well, whatever his little recording pin device was and all that shit.
Yeah, man.
And they use that to bribe. They use that to bribe motherfuckers, bro. The video and the audios, phone calls, they use that shit to bribe niggas. That's what this indictment is about. They saying recording phone calls and videos and shit to bribe these niggas. So they won't talk. Yep.
How we know the feds wasn't recording some of those phone calls too? Remember all the Michael Jackson conversations that was released?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was recording all those conversations?
Right.
Michael Jackson and all those conversations that he was having on the phone. He wouldn't record those.
Nah. It would be either the person that he's talking to on the phone or the feds tapping.
They had him tapped. They had him tapped.
See, and the thing about it is, you got to get a court order to get that shit tapped, though. So it's so, but
they got loopholes.
I was about to say, so
they got loopholes.
So the phone calls that's being recorded, that's unauthorized, I think those are the phone calls that's used to bribe motherfuckers. Look, we got you on tape. You know what I mean? We could public because they could, even though they can't get you criminally, they could get you on some, you know what I mean? They could get you out there on some publicity type shit. You know what I'm saying? They could destroy you in the media with shit like they did with the Cassie tape. You know what I'm saying? So The court order shit, that's when they trying to convict the nigga and get a nigga on criminal charges. When you got to go to the judge and get this shit signed off and all that to get, you know what I mean, to start following these niggas around and doing, that's to get niggas convicted. But all the unauthorized shit, that shit's just used to bribe niggas behind the scenes. Just what it is. Look, if you don't do what we say, we just gonna leak this fucking tape. We're gonna send it to your wife. We're gonna send it to your kids. You know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. Like, look all the shit they was following Martin Luther King with. They took all the shit to his wife. Like, look, he was cheating, he was doing, but that's all the shit they was doing that was unauthorized too. But they went to her to basically show her all the, you know what I'm saying, the pictures and all that shit to get him to be quiet, pretty much. So that's the shit they use against people. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a lot more of that shit going on. Using phone calls and secret recording devices to pretty much bribe and you know, people, extort people and do all that extra shit they be doing. So now racketeering, you know what I mean? From at least in or about 2008 through on or about the date of the filing of this indictment in the Southern District Court in New York and elsewhere, Sean Combs, aka Puffy, well, we know all this nigga names, the defendant and others known and unknown being persons employed by the associated with the Combs enterprise, describes in the 6th paragraph to 12 of this indictment the enterprise engaged in and the activities of which affected interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly combined, conspired, confederate, and agreed to together and with each other in the violating racketeering laws of the United States. To wit, Title 18, United States Code, Section 1962, that is conduct and participating directly and indirectly in conduct of the affairs of Combs Enterprise through the pattern of racketeering activities. So this nigga, so now they get him on racketeering. So you got kidnapping, you got racketeering, you got sex trafficking, and you got bribe, you got arson, and what else? Yo, that's a lot of charges, man. That's a lot of charges. So they trying to get at least 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers to stick. They want him on that sex trafficking shit. That's what they really want. They want him on that sex trafficking. That's what they want him on. You know what I'm saying? They want him on sex trafficking, yo. Yep. So it says multiple acts involving kidnapping, chargeable under the following provisions of state law: California Penal Code 207, kidnapping; California Penal Code 21, 664, attempt; California Penal Code 31, aiding and abetting; and California Penal Code 182, conspiracy. So they want to get them niggas that was around that nigga, all the conspiracy, all the conspiring with other niggas that was around that shit, bro. I don't know, bro. They might be getting some of them niggas. They might be going to arrest some more niggas, bro. We wouldn't be surprised. We wouldn't be surprised.
I think they just want him.
Think they just want him?
Yeah.
But they want to shake other niggas to testify against him, though. Since they use that too. They use the tactic of using them niggas that was around him to basically like, look, we'll roof your ass if you ain't giving us no right. I mean, we need you to testify against this nigga.
Right.
We got you on this, we got you on that, we got you on that. And what, just like they do with the mafia, a lot of them niggas rat because they got so much on them niggas, they just take the deal.
Right.
And they put them in protective custody and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them, I think they're gonna get some of them niggas, bro, to testify against this nigga, bro.
Probably.
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past them. That's usually the pattern. That's a tactic that they always use. They always exploit that tactic.
Yep. So they
When
said
they
multiple
when they
acts
bring,
of
they want to
rap
bring their guy down. They bring their guy down,
by any
and
means
that
necessary.
right.
All right, so a lot of this other shit is just the penal codes and all that. So prostitution, robbery, you know what I'm saying? Multiple acts. Yup. Indictment basically on prostitution, distribution of narcotics, controlled substances, including cocaine, oxycodone. They was doing all types of shit, bro. Including cocaine, oxycodone, Fresno. So I can't even pronounce that shit. Alprazolam, meth. These niggas had methamphetamine, and they was on that meth too.
BTHOD, man.
They on that meth, bro. They had all types. They seen these niggas had all types of shit, bro. The ketamine, they had the ketamine too. Ain't that's what Matt Perry passed away from? The ketamine. Damn, these niggas getting ketamine, oxycodones, all types of shit, bro. And all that shit is prescribed drugs. You gotta go to a doctor to get all that shit prescribed. Of course, you can find it on the streets too, but damn,
What's up, doc? You could give me some ketamine?
they got the
You know what I'm
ketamine.
saying?
No, acid
I got a
too.
doc that could give me some ketamine. You know what I'm saying? And when he handed it to me, he'd be like, take that.
Hydroxyburic, gamma hydroxy, buric
It just sound like
acid,
them niggas went through his medicine
ketamine.
cabinet.
Yeah,
Sound like
ketamine,
them niggas just
acid.
confiscate. It sound like them niggas just confiscated the shit that was in his medicine cabinet.
Damn, these niggas is doing
Yeah.
methamphetamine and all that shit, bro.
You know what I'm
That means
saying? I
they
got a different type of medicine cabinet. You know what I'm
that mean
saying?
they was staying up all night, keeping them bitches up all night, bro. With methamphetamine, bro. They was up all
I don't know
night
what
for
the hell they doing.
2-3 days straight, just partying and freaking off.
So basically, that movie Get Him to the Greek was for real.
Yeah.
When he played
That,
himself, he was like a party animal. They was just running from this nigga because he partied so hard that they had to just run from this nigga.
yeah.
You had Jonah Hill and all running from this nigga, Russell Brand and all them running from this nigga.
Then it says the defendant agreed that the conspirator would commit at least 2 acts of racketeering activities in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs enterprise. So they want this nigga on racketeering charges, bro. Yup. Hey.
Yo, man, if y'all haven't already, man, head over to the Night and Day Herbals. Everything's still 20% off.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're looking for a good detox, we got the Zeolite in stock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that's been helping a lot of people out here. You know what I mean? We got the hair care, skin care products still on deck, all natural. We got the CBD on deck. You know what I mean? The pre-rolls, CBD lollipops back in stock. We got the CBD pain balm in stock and the CBD Zeolite bath bombs. You know what I mean? Those Jones are stocked up. So we definitely appreciate everybody who's been shopping with us.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all know we ship pretty fast and you know what I mean? We shit. We appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. NightandDayHerbals.com and the link's posted in the chat.
Yeah, take advantage of the 20% off too. So and join the email. Make sure y'all join the email list as well. For discounts, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. When we get new products on the shop or stuff back in stock, make sure y'all go over there and sign up for the email list. Yeah.
We got the CBD lollipops back in stock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they good. They definitely good. If you got pain or you need to, sleep, you have trouble sleeping, them lollipops is definitely good for that.
Medicated lollipops, y'all. So y'all looking for that? Night and Day Herbals is 20% off right now.
So yeah, bro.
Yeah, he going
so,
down, man.
yeah, a lot of this shit, yeah. So
They ain't letting this nigga out of jail. Damn, but you know how it's crazy because they denied 50 mil. They don't even want his 50 million.
they
That
only
shit
wanted
sound
50 million,
crazy,
bro.
bro.
That tell you right there.
I don't want your 50 million. That's crazy.
Yep.
50 million for bail and they don't even want it. They
Yep.
want his ass. Pause.
No Diddy.
Like they don't want you. I don't even want your 50 million. I want your ass.
And then they still trying to tie in this Tupac shit. They still trying to tie in that Tupac shit. You know that trial starts in October. And yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you got the Tupac trial that's gonna be going on, and you got the Diddy trial going on at the same time. That's gonna be going on at the same time. Yep.
You would think they would take that 50 mil.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't even want. They
probably thinking we gonna get that anyway.
Yeah. Let me pull this up with his lawyer.
That's what they thinking. They thinking we don't need to get the 50 million that way. We gonna get the 50 million our way.
Right.
They gonna get it the way that they want to get it, and they want to keep his ass in there, because they don't want him to be a flight risk. They must be scared of him being a flight risk, because for them to turn, damn.
Yeah, maybe he gonna fly to Bali and be with
right.
Russell Simmons and shit.
Right. Because you could fly to certain territories and escape. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga probably got passports for other countries and shit that he ain't hand over. So you could become citizens in other countries and get a separate passport with a separate name and shit. Like you can literally, if you got enough money and enough connections, you can literally become a citizen in another country and change your name and actually get a passport from that country and be an actual citizen. So that's one of them loopholes that them niggas be doing.
Hell yeah.
So niggas like that would be a flight risk.
Hell yeah. I guess TMZ ran up on the lawyer and shit.
If tomorrow doesn't go as planned.
Then Foxy Brown posting her story is about to get really crazy. She probably knows. She says it's about to get crazy with this Diddy situation. Shit about to get really. She said shit about to really get crazy. Yeah, because a lot of shit about to come out. You know that she been around for a while. She know what the nigga Diddy been into and all that shit. She saying that she know they got a lot of shit on this nigga, bro.
We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna fight till we get him out.
Do you feel like the judge is gonna, change their mind from yesterday? I mean, what's the biggest change from today to tomorrow?
It's a different judge. It's a bail appeal, and we think we'll do well on appeal.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Do you know how many alleged victims there are?
I only know of one, and it's the one in count 2. I don't know of anybody else.
And what's the alleged yourself?
It's sex trafficking.
And did anything allegedly happen here in New York or all LA and Miami area?
I believe it's certainly mostly LA and Miami.
Okay. Does anything have a connection here to New York right now?
Basically, what they say the connection is that he had his business here for a period of time.
And did anything happen at the recording studio?
No, nothing alleged.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
Were you offended that they were comparing this case to like R. Kelly and Jeffrey Epstein?
Nothing offends me. I've been a defense lawyer too long to be offended by anything.
What kind of help do we expect Diddy to get? Are we talking about rehab or?
What was the question?
What kind of help are we expecting Diddy to get? Rehab or?
He's getting help, and he's gonna do what he needs to deal with the situation.
What was the first thing that he said to you after he realized that he was going back to jail tonight?
I'll see you tomorrow.
What is this adjustment going to be like for him?
The adjustment is going to be. He's never complained. He spent the night sleeping on a cement bench yesterday. Didn't complain. Said, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy I'm in New York.
Are you worried about his safety? Is that why you guys wanted him out, or?
No, I want him out because he should be out.
So safety's not an issue.
No, that safety's not an issue. He should be out. He deserves to be out. It's the United States. You're innocent until proven guilty.
Are you concerned that this goes the way of Epstein?
No, I'm not. We're gonna win this trial. We're gonna win this trial because he's innocent.
Well, I'm talking about
like
how
suicide.
He was found dead
No. He's not. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
So
He's gonna
not
be okay.
despondent or anything.
No. He's a fighter and he's gonna fight.
Watch out.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go. Thank you.
Shit. So what can we expect if tomorrow doesn't go as planned?
You see how they mentioning suicide?
Fighting. We're gonna.
Yeah, so yeah.
You see how they
So
mentioning
that's
suicide?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now remember the pattern. Remember Ep.
Yep.
Remember Epstein.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that's what he asked about. Epstein,
You see,
R. Kelly.
I don't know, man. This is a crazy situation.
Yep. All right, go all Diddy kids coming from the courtroom.
Keep it strong. Much love. I'm happy for
Does the attorney have anything to say? How are you feeling, sir?
Watch your baby. Watch your baby.
Is there anything you'd like to share? Any comment? How important was it for you and your brothers and your cousins to be here today?
It's very important. It's very important. Keep it strong. Much love. I'm happy for
Does the attorney have anything to say? How are you feeling, sir?
Yeah, they don't be, his kids don't be saying shit anyway. They're
What they gonna
they
say?
ain't nothing. Right, they don't be saying shit. They don't want to say nothing. So
I feel you. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, Erica King. Yeah, a lot of people are happy as shit that he going to jail. It is a bit weird. People are a little bit too happy that he's
too happy, ain't they? Shit crazy.
Niggas love seeing people love. You know, I noticed people just love seeing people be destroyed, man.
Yeah, I say, man, where the evidence at? I'm more of like, yo, where the hardcore evidence at? Let's see the evidence. Present the evidence, and then we'll go off of that shit.
Yeah, niggas are very
All right,
happy
so he
to see
said
niggas go to jail. It's crazy.
he said they see evidence of the freak offs, but all right, but are those freak offs consensual? You know what I mean? Are people being held against their will? Are people being forced in those freak offs? What is being shown in those? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to show them shits in court. But what is being shown on them shits is it all consensual shit on there, or is it people being forced and being held against their will?
I don't know, fam. I don't know. We'll see. We eventually see. I mean, like we said, niggas still don't really know what they got, what evidence they got that he was doing all this shit.
Yeah, because they said they got evidence. They got evidence of the freak offs, videos and pictures. But is there anything that incriminate him on those freak offs? Unless they're trying to get him basically on sex trafficking of transport women across state lines.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
You know what I mean?
I mean, drugging and women. I mean, you heard the story of the nigga saying it was 2 sets of bottles.
Right.
That's illegal to do. You got 2 sets of bottles, a set of bottles that's drugged for the women, and then a set of bottles that the squad drink. Yeah, Yeah, that shit right there get a nigga locked up. And niggas was saying this shit in interviews. You know what I'm saying? So if the feds was investigating, they gonna watch these interviews on social media. The feds will use these interviews and they go and they see if they can match, you know what I mean, what's setting the interviews up with the evidence they got.
Yeah.
That's how they able to build the case. That's why they able to use niggas like Vlad to build cases.
Right.
I'm just being real. Like when they putting these pieces together, when the feds is building a case like this against people and it's elaborate like this, they use whatever resources they can. And if they hear people spilling the beans in the interview, of course they're gonna cross-reference shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They're going, drug bottles, huh?
Yeah, they did that with a lot of the Keefe D shit that he was saying in them
Right.
interviews in Balad. Remember?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
They cross reference a lot of shit.
Yep. There you
Mumble
go.
Mouth Keefe D was saying.
It is what it is, man.
Yep.
Niggas be saying too much in these interviews and shit.
Yep.
And people be thinking to themselves, you know, it's something cool to say.
Right.
And they don't think that it's still a crime. Then they got the statute of limitation shit screwed up because you don't realize that if you involved in the RICO, that statute of limitation shit don't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, people just get it all fucked up and they be on there talking and not realizing that the feds was already investigating this individual. Like they did the same thing to 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Like the whole time 6ix9ine was out there doing what he was doing, the feds was investigating him and his whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you what they do. And then he was going on interviews and he was just saying shit on the interviews, and the feds used some of that shit.
Yeah.
Like y'all gotta understand. That's why we say it's different than how it used to be. Like people voluntarily go on there and snitch. So that whole snitching thing don't even make no sense because everybody's snitching anyway with these devices. And then going on, you know what I mean, social media and doing these interviews and bringing up crimes that you was involved in. Because I mean, if you knew that he had 2 sets of bottles, now that man's an accomplice. Because he knew that
Yeah, Mark
Diddy was
Curry said
drugging
that.
people.
Yeah. Mark Curry actually explained that in the interview that he did with you know, one of these interviews he did where he said it was 2 sets of bottles.
Mm-hmm.
He said it. It was these people. He said people knew not to touch these bottles because these bottles was for the women and these bottles was for the section. Like yeah, bro. Yeah.
Now, if that was the case, then he's accomplice. And if the feds was investigating Diddy for drugging women, and he said that in an interview,
they're gonna reference. Reference that.
There you go. You got it. And the nigga that was in the interview that knew of it is a part of it. Because he knew that he was drugging women.
Like you said, they want Diddy though.
Right.
They just want, you know what I mean? So what they'd do, they'd just get Mark Curry to come to court and testify, which he said he would do.
There you go.
Big Gene Deal said the same thing. They called him in to testify, he would testify.
And that's what's going to send the nigga to prison.
Yeah, so all the people
when that happens, that's the niggas going to go to prison.
So all the people that was around that witness shit are going to be the people that they're going to use to testify against him. And whoever doesn't testify, they just gonna go to fuck to jail. Because they accomplished that. And it's a conspiracy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah, man. It seemed like they got evidence of all these rumors that people have been talking about for years.
Yep.
We just heard it as rumors.
Yeah.
Now the feds is building a case around the rumors we heard.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Damn. So yeah, man.
We definitely keep y'all posted, man. When we been on this joint 2 hours, we about to head up off of this joint.
About to head up off of here, y'all. We'll continue.
Make sure y'all smash that like button though. You know what I'm saying? Share this live stream for sure.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We got Like we said, 20% off on the shop, man. We definitely appreciate all y'all who've been shopping with us. 20% off on everything. Everything back in stock with the CBD bomb, the CBD bath bombs, the pain bomb is on there. We got CBD lollipops is back in stock. You know what I'm
CBD
saying?
smoke,
CBD cigarettes is stocked up. We got the pre-rolls stocked up.
soaps and body oils, body
Yep.
butters, everything that's herbal.
Fact.
98herbals.com. Yeah, man. So we catch y'all. We gonna continue this, y'all. So because they supposed to do the appeal thing tomorrow. That's gonna be, you know what I mean. So we'll be back to y'all. We'll be back to y'all with this. Well, whatever unfolds, whatever celebrity speaks out against it about this shit, we're gonna cover it all. So subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, share this live stream if you can. And man, we're gonna catch y'all niggas on the next one. All right.
Peace.
Game. We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth, we chase greatness. In the darkness, we shine like the brightest stars. Using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where zeolite comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels. Lower the risk of risks like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at Night and Day, netmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical healthcare provider to see if ZeoAid will be right for you.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn